Hi, and welcome to another episode of the FotoFacts podcast here at Bedford's in Oklahoma City. You can say hello, Jim. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm waiting for you to get
Oh,
done.
you're just waiting for me to say something?
I just waiting for you to get done so I could say something.
Well, this is episode 4. 4 of our video series, counting down to 2016 PhotoCon in March.
Yep.
March 4th and 5th. And we're here with a special guest. Now, you notice that he actually is wearing his official work shirt. So
and
his
lanyard.
And lanyard. We don't approve of that lanyard, but, Bedford Camera does. So we are here with Christian that is going to be one of the speakers, but we just found out that it's not really a speaker.
It's more of a panel discussion, like you see it.
Panel discussion.
Like you see it, the regular cons.
I like that. Well, Jeff has kind of given me the finger. Now, this audio is going to go out on the podcast, on the PhotoFacts podcast website, probably in a day or two. But the video obviously has to be spliced and diced to make us look good and skin toning and take away my chin. So that'll be live in about a week. But if you're watching this video, if you're one of our YouTube followers, we have a extra special announcement just for you. If you're listening to the audio right now, the PhotoFacts podcast, or on our app, you're going to have to switch over to the YouTube video later. So stay tuned to the end of this video show to get the special news. Okay.
That's very good.
Very
How was that? Was that pretty good?
It's good.
Beautiful.
And that was off the cuff without any kind of script whatsoever, other than Jeff going like this. No, keep it up. And this, I thought it was taffy, but it means stretch it out. That means
like
stretch
taffy.
it out. So we're not used to doing video podcasts.
Yes, this is why our podcasts run long, because of all that gibberish. So anyway.
Oh my God. You know what? I think what we're going to do next time is I'm going to bring my Nerf gun. We need to have a gong. How come we don't have a PhotoFacts gong?
Yeah.
Okay, so
procure
Christian,
one of
let's
those.
hear about this round table discussion you're going to lead during the PhotoCon.
It's a lot like your panel discussions you have or you see at different Comic-Cons and PhotoCons and things like that, all those cons, where you actually get to see leading photographers, top photographers, local photographers on a panel, and you get to ask them questions that you would never, ever get to ask them. So that's your special time to ask them questions. Plus, I always have a few things up my sleeve, that may happen to land out in the audience. So it's one that could be a little exciting that morning. And it's a Saturday morning.
Sounds great.
It is that Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, like first thing in the morning?
Yeah, first thing.
Like what
first
time?
thing. 9 o'clock?
No,
Oh, okay. I
it's
just
in the
want to make
morning.
sure.
Yeah, first thing.
It's in the morning, Jim.
Yes, I just want to make sure.
So do we have any name dropping we can do?
Well, Josh Welch should be there, of course.
Not Josh Welch.
Yeah.
That's my Home Alone thing.
I've got a few others, but I may have to hold those till closer to the time.
Okay, any chance Dixie Dixon's going to be there?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, because I
Not
had
this
some
one, not
questions
this
I
one.
wanted to ask her
Oh, were you? Okay.
personally.
Well, these are questions you can ask them. Anything you want, usually related to photography, but yeah, they could veer off.
Well,
if want
hat
to.
size is related to the
Hat
photography.
size.
Could you imagine if you had a bigger head that you would be more?
Like
I know
me.
this is really going completely out of the.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, so on that discussion type thing. So
Yes.
there's all these different with these round table discussions that you're going to lead. This panel of experts. So who is someone that you would like to ask a question to, living or dead? Photographer. Who is that one person that you look up to that you would love to ask him a question?
Everybody always loves to refer back to Ansel because he's supposed to be the ultimate landscape photographer. I, of course, am not a landscape photographer, so I have to ask him, how in the world do you do what you do? Of course, I've seen him and I've read his books and stuff, and I tried it even just a few months back. I was very fortunate to go to Yosemite on my honeymoon, and
Wait,
I
hang on a second.
I became a landscape
No,
photographer.
don't go there, Robert.
Oh, I have to go there. You went to Yosemite on your honeymoon.
Yes.
Now,
she
did the
promised
wife
me,
enjoy this?
Oh, of course, because she's a photographer now too. That was.
Ah.
Now she's a
Yeah,
photographer.
yeah. She wanted to be a better photographer, and that was on her bucket list.
That is,
So, it
I'm
all
making
worked out.
fun of you a little bit, but I think it's very sweet.
It was.
When Terry and I got married, we actually bought each other camera bags for the trip for the honeymoon.
There you go.
So we're kind
There
of
you go.
crazy.
Yeah.
So the question you're going to ask Ansel Adams is, how do you do what you do?
Basically, because I just want to see his answer. I just want to see what's going to roll out there. It's such a vague question. I don't want to ask him how he caught that one light or how he positioned himself for those crosses, at New Mexico, or how he was able to keep himself standing on top of his vehicle. No. I just want to ask him, how do you do what you do? And I just want to see what kind of let's see if I get a smart answer or not so, out of him.
Well, and okay, so that's really good. So now we're giving some information to our listeners to ask open-ended questions.
Oh, sure.
I guess you don't want to walk up and say, when you photographed on top of the Empire State Building, what f-stop were you using?
Yeah.
5.6. Next.
Yeah.
They go to the next. So you got to have that open-ended question.
Definitely you want open-ended questions.
What I try to do is, I try to remember this, is to ask questions not related to photography, so you can kind of get inside the personal side of that person, like like we saw this morning on the YouTube.
God,
YouTube.
you're gonna bring that up. I forgot about that this morning.
No, the
tell.
Well, just I'm not going to mention names, but
No, mention
Chase Jarvis.
Chase Jarvis.
What he does in the morning, his routine, which is way off what I do. Don't even begin to do that stuff. But it was interesting to see what he does in the morning. And he also, obviously says, I don't do it every morning, but it was pretty cool. I like to get inside, their personal life, maybe. Sure. Not too personal, but just, what do you do for fun? What that kind of stuff. So remember to ask those questions.
Something motivates them to do what they do. I mean, whether it be your real estate headshots, whether your
whatever it is I do.
Whatever your photography you do.
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, something
glamour,
motivates
portraiture.
you there. Yeah, I mean, whatever. And yet I hate to say, in my case, I shoot everything. It doesn't.
But I think that there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
In business classes they always tell you specialize, find the place that you like. You can charge more.
Yeah.
You can be like more of a master in a small niche field. But I know a lot of doctors that are general physicians that make a really good living.
Yes.
So do what you love, and if you love everything, then that's fine. I'm kind of the same way. I really, really, really love weddings. And I think the reason that I love weddings is because almost every aspect of photography is touched on in one day. You can go from landscape photography to architectural photography to portraiture to macro photography to photojournalism to low light. So to me, you get to play with everything at once in one day and then be completely exhausted at the end of the day. So that's hard. Okay, Jim, same question to you. So a photographer, dead or alive? That sounds actually kind of bad.
Gosh.
Who would you like to ask a question to?
That's on the spot, man.
And don't say Dixie Dixon.
No.
You can't use her.
I would just love to have a conversation with Joe McNally.
Yeah, we actually came close to that, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We did. We came close. Go ahead and tell him the story.
No.
Go ahead.
I don't know what I would ask him, but I would love to talk with him. Is that enough?
You don't know what you want to ask him?
I don't know. I would say, I don't know. What's it like going high up in the sky? I don't know. Like when he goes and climbs up high and takes pictures. I mean,
how did you survive without throwing up from the Empire State
No
Building?
kidding, yeah.
Because I probably would. I'd be up there, pop out the lid, go, "Oh, look how beautiful!"
Yeah,
it'd be horrible.
Yeah, I would be. Yes, I'm not a height person. I'm very afraid of heights. So, anyway, yeah.
Okay, well, so not that this is scripted by any means whatsoever, but my training is as a photojournalist. So doing my photojournalism, I had to pick someone that inspired me and write, my story about them, that type of thing. So mine was Dorathea Lange, which was a photographer for the government that documented the Depression. Everybody's very familiar with her photography. I've actually been to the Migrant Mother photo place in Tacoma Park in California. I've actually been there and was right there with, I can't remember if there was a little plaque or a little sign that said this is where she took the photo, because that was just a very inspiring thing. And honestly, I'm getting goosebumps talking about this. Like, I really, really enjoy her work. We talk a lot about the creative outlet as a photographer, but back then as a photojournalist, or even using that old style camera, you're basically just looking to try and get an exposure.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't we could go shoot and burn. You're just trying to get that one shot 4x5 that's exposed well, and if the subject cooperates, so it's not like you can just kind of take the old wider looks or whatever and just kind of work around and say, oh, that looks really, you're running around on a tripod.
Yeah.
So it's more of a pose type moment.
Well, there's more thought to it too, right?
I think so.
So I think in
Oh,
today's
yeah.
photography, we are a little
Yeah.
spray and pray and a little fast go, gun and go. Sometimes we should go back to our
I had
old.
the mindset,
the
I'll,
mindset of
I'll fix it
film.
in post.
Yeah, yeah. But now we should maybe train ourselves a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
to think about
Definitely.
the film.
Yeah,
Just
I
shoot
would
that
just
way.
like to ask her how hard it was. I obviously read her story. So being a female photographer at the turn of the century is very hard.
Right.
But I wonder how she would react now that I think the majority of photographers in the world now are female. I think they've become the
Yeah.
documentation makers, the history makers in the photo world now. And that to me seemed like a huge transition. I mean, there was not a lot of female photographers, throughout those years until, I'm going to say probably around the digital revolution in 2000. That's when it kind of switched around. So I would love to see her reaction to, well, there's like, I don't know what the numbers are, but let's just say there's, 2 women photographers for at least every 1 guy. And then if you do like really good photographers, there's probably 10 female photographers for every 1 good photographer guy. Maybe.
So
God, this went really serious quick.
Yeah,
didn't
it
it? Wow.
It's okay.
So I wonder.
Good stuff.
I just totally lost my train of thought.
That's okay. It's
Hi
on
there,
video.
How you
Well,
doing?
here's
My
one,
name's
here's one
Jim.
thought. How many baby photographers do you think are male? I mean, do you not think that they're in that category alone? Just the women have really surpassed us as far as that goes, because they kind of have that motherly instinct. They have some better qualifications, and they can work with that. What do you think?
I think there is some. I think there's a lot of truth to what you're saying. But I think that what has happened, and I'm just going to say it. And if we get some negative mail, please make sure you send emails to jimcares@photofactspodcast.com.
No, that's not it.
That's not really it. It's actually twins@photofactspodcast.com. We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. I think everybody deserves to have happiness in what they pursue. They're not guaranteed happiness, but they
Right.
can pursue it.
Sure.
And I think that during the digital revolution, I think women have always been the family people that actually take the photographs of the family. They're the ones they're the matriarchs that kind of get the family together. My grandmother, for one, everybody knew that Christmas Day, we're all going to grandma's house for Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner. It's going to happen, okay? There's no excuses. That's just going to happen. And then we'd always wind up getting a little brownie out and somebody would take a photograph. And I think when the digital revolution happened, I'm just going to say it, I think a lot of guys gifted their wives, girlfriends, whatever, a digital camera to get them off their butt. I think they're like, oh, hey, God, here's a digital camera. Just leave me alone. Let me watch football, okay? And you go take pictures of the kids. I don't need to be involved. Because most men... they're, just, oh man, I'm a long day at work. I want to sit down and watch TV. And I think the women became as a transitional part because they got this piece of equipment. They figured I spent more money, so I should get a better photo. They use it, find out it doesn't, and then they get involved in the path of photography and learning in the process and go, oh my God, this is amazing. This can now define who I am as a human being. Sure. I just don't have to be a housewife. So if you don't agree with that, remember, Jim@JimFelderPhotography.com will take your questions.
That is not my email address. Anyway, so I wonder if it's because women are, I don't know, more creative. I mean, more women are creative more than men. I don't know.
No,
But
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right,
They
Jim.
have
Because
creative blood, and it's a natural thing to.
now we've both worked at camera stores.
Yeah.
We've basically worked in the photo industry for a long time, and I'm sure you see this all the time. Guys will come in as soon as the next camera comes up with 2 more megapixels. Oh my God, my camera all of a sudden does not shoot as good anymore. Right? It's like, oh, this piece of crap. I can't get by with 50 megapixels. On the other hand, a woman will come in with a taped up piece of crap SLR. And she's like, I can't get rid of it. It's almost like a purse. It's like once they buy it, it goes somewhere and it never comes back in the light of day. But I think that women are more geared towards the end result, where guys are we're more button pushers. We want to have our
Technology.
fingers in the process
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing. Women just want to go take the photograph and shoot. They just want to have the end result come out. But I think that's kind of balancing out
Yeah.
now as women do more of the process. Okay, we went really freaking serious quick. So I think what we should do is, since we need to give him some practice for PhotoCon. So we need to ask him questions.
Ah,
What do you think about that?
that's fine.
All right, so 2 questions
Good luck with
apiece.
those answers.
We're looking on
This is
time.
why I'm going to be leading the
Yeah,
questions. Yes,
absolutely.
I'm leading the questions. I don't actually have to answer anything.
Okay, so Jim, you want to start us off, or do you want to flip a coin?
I'll start.
All right, start us off.
So, Christian,
Are you a Baptist?
what is your favorite food?
Food.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you
nice.
were gonna go to the whole
We
photography
slid that in there,
thing.
didn't we?
Food.
Favorite food?
Um,
Let me look on his
you mean for the
Instagram account.
holidays?
Any time at all.
Oh, see, that changes.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
as you can tell, it changes. You know, so there is a favorite food seasonally.
Okay,
yes.
let me put it this way. After you've had a photo shoot, how about that?
You know, that's a good
Where do
question.
you like to go eat?
There's a lot of times that after a photo shoot, we will definitely have to go out to eat.
Yeah.
And we've always got to try a restaurant we haven't tried.
Uh-huh,
So that's, that's always the fun of that.
Okay.
And when I'm there, a lot of times I'll order the same thing. I'll either, if it's a Mexican restaurant, it'll be chimichangas, or if it's Italian place, it'll always be chicken primavera or something like that. I mean, I stay with simple groups, but we do try different restaurants.
Yeah,
we do all
that's
the time.
cool.
That's just kind of our thing.
Well,
with my
I'm gonna-
assistant.
I'm going to break away from this, but I just have to say, if you're ever at any Raising Cane's,
Oh, we had to bring up Raising
like that.
Cane's. Oh,
I frequent any Raising Cane's in town. I know where they all are because I shoot real estate and I'm always out. So if you ever go to Raising Cane's, look for me. I might be there, or in the drive-through.
what do you think of the chances are that we actually put their link on our show notes and they contact us to come in and do a spot podcast at Raising
I don't
Cane's?
think so. But anyway, also if you're in a drive-through, I've done this. It's been done to me. I have to share this, okay? Tangent here. It's been done to me, and since that time, I have tried to do it. So if you're in a drive-through, any restaurant drive-through, by the person behind you's pay their bill. It's just great.
I
'Cause
think
it
the
happened to
paying
me, and it just
yes.
like wow.
It was. However, comma, just take a quick look in the review mirror and make sure it's not a Suburban XL with 15 kids in it. Going through
Hey.
McDonald's for breakfast.
That's kind of happened to me before. It
Has
was
it?
I was like, how much is theirs? And $27. I'm like, okay.
And
I
you're-
did it. I went ahead and did it.
Yeah, because once you ask the
I know,
question,
yeah.
you're already screwed.
I
You already
know.
know.
You're already
Yeah,
into
okay,
it.
never
You're
mind.
already
I'm
into
not.
it.
No.
Yeah, no.
Back to, do we want to talk
good.
about the contest? Or
Well,
do
we got
what?
questions to ask.
Okay,
Oh,
you
yeah,
go
go,
ahead.
go,
You
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
We have like more questions.
More
Okay,
questions.
so this
So
is
you had
going
a
to
foodie
come
questions,
up.
all you had.
Yes.
That's
okay,
all he's
well,
got.
you're taken care of then.
Okay.
He's good. Okay, so in being a successful photographer, now let's talk about photography not as successful in the sense of business and money.
Right.
Let's think about success in the sense of you having, being able to create images that you like.
Pride
So yeah, pride. Pride is a
that I'm
that's a
happy with.
coin.
that I'm happy with.
Exactly, because you're the client for that. New photographer starting out, what is the one hurdle that you see them all failing on?
Usually the lens. I
Really?
the
Really?
glass, because it's not so much, once they get past that little auto feature and they get into some of the buttons and stuff, I don't care if it's the cheap, inexpensive SLR or the most expensive, full frame. They still usually have a pretty dismal lens. So, I mean, that's where I see them struggle because they say, I can't get mine down to, 2.8 or
Yeah.
1.8 or whatever. And they just can't do it. I said, yeah, because you need to get a different lens. So, you
Yeah,
want
that's-
one
That's
lens.
That's one
awesome.
But
thing
no,
that I try to
that's-
share is the lens is more important. Focus or don't skimp on the lens. Spend more on the lens.
It's good to buy into your camera what you think you can grow into or as much as you can afford there, but definitely sink the money into the lens, of course.
There you go. You heard it here first.
So-
Come by and get new lens advice from Christian. Okay, so we're going to talk about the PhotoFacts pod, or we're going to talk about the contest?
Contest, great contest.
Unless you're going to ask him about another food question.
What is this contest for?
It's for PhotoCon.
Well, I wanted to let them know. We're talking about a
Oh, I'm
contest.
so sorry.
Photo contest,
we're
yes.
Christian, can you tell us about our photography contest for PhotoCon?
This photo contest, much the same as in years past, we of course will have a big selection of photos that we will pull out. There will be some that will rise at the top, and of course we'll print those out, and we will make those free. But in those categories, they've actually changed up a little bit. They are still black and white. We've got natural world.
Natural world?
That's pretty open.
That's
Yeah.
pretty open.
Yeah, what do you
Natural world.
think?
Isn't everything in the world natural?
I don't know. Is it?
No.
Are we going to have to judge this year?
So yes, we'll have to judge.
Okay, please, if you're watching this right now or listening to the podcast about our does the rule say in there, do not put your name on the photo?
Of course.
Okay, do not put your name on the photo,
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
We do not want to like look at your name and go,
It's
well,
a-
she's kind of a hottie, so I'm going to go ahead and give her like an extra point. No,
Yeah, you don't want that.
you don't want that. We don't want that.
But you still have people. So
Yes,
that's
people,
that's a good
good.
open one. Abstract, and then here's a fun category. One of my favorites, night shots.
Night shots.
Because we also have Jennifer Wu, who will be a judge also at the photo contest. So
Wait a minute, is Jennifer Wu going to be in the panel?
maybe. I
Maybe?
think so. Yeah.
I think
mean,
that
I
could
can pull
happen.
it. I can pull it.
Eric's
I
in
can
the
pull
back
strings.
shaking his head saying, no.
Yeah, no, he's-
Or how do
shaking
they
his-
like? They're like, no.
So I mean, that's a little different the categories, but I'm excited about it.
And they can submit this online
Yes.
digitally, or they can come in and drop a file off at the counter.
Thumb drive, CD,
And it's
whatever
free
you
to
want.
enter.
Of course.
Now, you did mention something about printing. So who? Gets,
Oh, yes.
Who gets printed?
Well, the top 20 or the top 3 in that category will be printed. So we'll actually have 15 prints for show, and then from that 15, the rest of the judges at
So
the
after they
PhotoCon
enter,
will
if they make it through the first culling,
first cut.
first cut, then their image will be printed and on display
Huge. Yes, big.
at
huge.
PhotoCon. So everybody can walk by and go, hey, that's my picture.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, oh, man. Exactly. Get more inspiration. And again, other photographers want to see everybody else's pictures.
yeah.
So what a great way to display it, nice and big.
Yeah, I think it'd be very nice this year if the people that do the abstract photography actually give us a arrow on which way it's supposed to be up.
It helps too. So.
Because we kept flipping the digital negatives around, and it's like, well, that could be, I don't know. So, yeah.
But how cool to have, Moose Peterson judge your photo. I mean, or
Moose
Jennifer
is judging?
Wu.
Crap,
I mean,
now I
you've
can't
got these
enter.
top people,
I was gonna ask
the
if I
top
could enter.
speakers, to judge them. I mean, it's just, it's nice. That's some serious feedback, and you would never get that anywhere else
So now,
except PhotoCon.
so we're going to have like Moose like judge the world, the
Yeah, oh,
nature
yeah.
world.
Natural world, you bet.
Wow.
So he's good. He's
Wow.
pretty much nature.
That's pretty much going to suck.
And we kind of put that in there for him too, as far as that goes.
Nobody has floated to the top. No winner selected.
Well,
Moose
no,
says no. Thumbs down.
But it'll be good.
That sounds
And a black
awesome.
and white. I mean, because every year, by the way, in the black and white, I have seen, after all the judging and if all the judges, everything that rises to the top, half the photos, this has happened 2 years in a row, half the photos are color and half of the photos are black and white. And we didn't even need for them to be that way. But those of what have risen to the top, half and half color, half black and white, and then from there they go on.
We actually helped that last year.
I
and
know.
I didn't
know.
think about that at all.
Just something
We
I
just
noticed.
selected them the way they
Well,
came through.
when you get the printing guy involved, he has to, know those things. So
That's awesome. And you run the print lab.
I do the print lab. Yes,
You
I
do the print
I
lab.
do
So
the
that's
print lab.
even
Lab
more
manager.
helpful.
Mhm. Yeah. So I get to see everything
That's crazy.
all day long.
So I want to go back to these lenses because I think I want to help some of these folks
Sure.
before we wrap up.
Okay.
Let's say you have a photographer that's starting out. Let's just say they're starting out. They're like, hey, I've decided that I want to do photography as more than a hobby, part-time business, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to come to you and I need a recommendation because people are going to come here to the store. They're going to see you, Jeff, Eric, whoever's out there because Jose
I was gonna say.
or Hose B. Sorry, he's a fireman. They're going to come to the counter because you guys are the experts. They're looking for your advice and steer them in the right direction. So if you did not have anything, and let's say that money wasn't a major player, okay, what would be your basic camera kit so that a photographer can just grab that kit and say, okay, I don't really need to buy anything else right now. This is my core kit that I can do all my photography with.
Sure. I mean, I shoot Nikon.
Round of applause for Nikon people.
I shoot Canon.
There. All right. There goes Eric.
I shoot Sony too.
That's Jeff right there.
Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry. they look at that. You shoot Sony too.
And I also shoot film. So I mean, it doesn't matter what
No, hang
camera
on.
I have.
You can't do the whole. Well, I shoot Nikon, and I shoot Canon, I shoot Sony, and I shoot film because the film is in something.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I shoot a Hasselblad.
Oh, well, that's it. I give up. We're done. This is where he picks the microphone up and just drops it because I'm out. I shoot a Hazy, so see you later.
We pronounce it Hassie. But I also shoot, but I do shoot also a Canon film camera too. So that's the two film cameras I own. I've also got some toy film cameras I play around. Again, trying to stretch my photography. But in all of that, I have seen my better images come with my better lenses. So it's not so much that we know, what's the best. It's we've struggled and we've faced it ourselves and we've fumbled. I don't want anybody else to have to suffer like I did. So, so as far as glass goes, yes, if you've got the money, it's always good to go ahead and buy the brand name Nikon, Canon, Sony.
The manufacturer's brand name.
And yet Tamron and Sigma right now are pretty much head-to-head right now on their quality of lenses. The Sigma with their new art glass and stuff, I've been very impressed. I shot a whole wedding with the Sigma art glass, the whole thing outside, and beautiful images. I was totally stunned. I was supposed to be there just for shooting some of the family portraits and ended up doing the whole thing. I was like, whoa, and I only had the one glass. I go, hell, I guess we'll use this, So
We'll just use what we got.
So, and the images came out beautifully.
Awesome.
So I'm just, as I say, I never discount, another brand.
So would you recommend them to do primes or zooms?
Primes. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's go this way.
That's fine.
Let's do this way.
It's your opinion.
Let's go with the very first one that everybody says that your camera bag is naked without, and that's that nifty 50. If you at least get that one lens.
That's a great prime entry lens.
You get a nice entry lens there. So that is where I'd say go. And then from there, just depends how much money you want. So how much money you got?
If you have plenty of money, come down.
I always share this, that I've done this too, is on anything really, don't skimp. If you want to, like electronics or whatever, if you want good results, don't skimp on that. Wait until save until you can do it right. If you can't get the great lens, don't just get a entry level lens like a kit lens or whatever, just because you want to start shooting. It's okay if you don't have a whole lot of money, but save and get the good lens.
So don't compromise.
Don't compromise. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so while we're on that, I want to ask you a question. So, and we're gonna
see how this panel's working.
It works good. Okay, so I'm gonna put on here Jim Felder's Damn Shot, because this is and Jim is a very accomplished photographer. He has, I tease him all the time, but he's got some amazing images. And Christian does as well. Mine are sellable images. It's like, okay, I'll pay you $10 for that. But I mean, art-wise, these two far beat me by a long shot when it comes to art. I don't even have that kind of stuff. But Jim has an image of Overhosel Dam. I call it the Jim Dam Shot. That is absolutely incredibly impressive. I love it so much. He made me my own little metal print to have on my desk.
Oh, nice.
And it is very inspiring to me. What lens did you use on that shot?
That's a good question.
Because I'm curious to know. Because, I've had a lot of people that are like, I know you want me to get prime lenses.
I
want
think
to get these lenses. But some of the iconic shots in your career, your life, wind up being some shot with lesser quality images. You were just at the right place at the right time at the right moment, and everything in the world came together.
Sure.
Yeah. I want to say it was my Tamron 28-75.
Well, that's a good lens.
Yeah, I don't.
But you don't know.
I think so. I don't think I used the prime because I needed that flexibility to zoom in and out. So I think that's what it was, because that's the only zoom. besides my 70 to 200, that's the only smaller zoom I have. It's yeah.
If you
Well,
have an
I have
image,
the 14 to 24, but
we can
Oh,
check
yeah,
your
let's brag
metadata
about
there if you
that.
want.
what's that?
We could check your metadata there real quick.
We
if you wanted
could,
to,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Did they have metadata back then?
Sure they did. What are you talking
Really?
about?
This was digital, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was digital. I'm sorry. I thought it was the days of the chisel.
No. So anyway, yeah.
So good. So what else is going to happen at PhotoCon that we can tell these fine folks about?
Well, we do have a this year our nonprofit group that we're supporting is.
Wait,
actually
what?
the-
Really? I didn't know.
Oh yeah,
No, I didn't know.
support-
What?
yeah. I mean, we're all about giving. You know that.
Because it wasn't yesterday, or today could be Giving Tuesday. Hey,
That's right.
Giving Tuesday at PhotoFacts Podcast. Yeah.
This is when
We partner up with the Curbside Chronicle and the Homeless Alliance, and we're going to have a couple of their vendors there who you see on the street corner with the green vests, and they sell their magazines. We'll have them as models.
yes.
So they will
we
be
did
actually
we
our
did hear
models.
about this.
You know, I guess I forgot, but
Yeah.
So
the
a
Homeless
percentage-
Alliance.
Yeah, Homeless Alliance and Curbside Chronicle, which is a very neat magazine. It definitely empowers those homeless people into a category of entrepreneurship. So
I think that's pretty. So a portion of the door
sales,
take,
you bet.
portion of the sales are
Of
going
course,
to.
no. Well, portion of all of it, yes.
Okay, portion of all it's going to
Yeah.
be.
We'll donate to them and that group.
Now, are they going to come down here to the store and receive that, or are you going to actually go and give it to them?
We actually have contacts at their office, so we'll go to them.
So we'll be able to
But-
see like this big check you guys present later on.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, that'd be fine.
And then see them
Yeah,
trying
we'll
to
do
go
that
cash at the
we'll
bank.
do that at a podcast thing. We'll hold the check up. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do a podcast, a live
that.
podcast.
with her.
Yeah, Jeff is going. No.
Jeff's
No.
actually wondering why we're going so long. Maybe.
Oh, are we going long?
Just a few minutes, we're good. But
Oh, we're good.
Don't forget about BOGO.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but the BOGO's at the end.
No.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about BOGO now.
Oh,
The specialties are at the end.
okay, gotcha.
Christian can talk about the BOGO.
Oh.
Hey, Christian, why don't you tell us about the BOGO deal?
BOGO Buddy.
BOGO Buddy.
BOGO Buddy. So if you have a friend,
Now, we need to clarify BOGO Buddy just for our listeners. Go ahead and clarify what that means there, Jim.
basically,
I
go
have
ahead.
no idea.
Oh,
Buy one, get one.
Oh.
but it's buy one get one half off.
Ah.
Well, that's
So,
not
that's what your
really.
buddy says.
What is that then?
Yeah.
Let's see. Buy one, get one.
So
half
if you came
off.
in, you could buy his ticket for half.
Oh, you mean if I
Or-
want him to come with me, I would buy his ticket for half?
Oh, you don't have to have him with you. You could buy both if you wanted to. Say, I have a friend. I want that BOGO Buddy price point. Also, now here's another thing. Here's another kicker. If they mention the name Jim, or Robert, or PhotoFacts, or podcast, anything like that, they'll still get that low price of that $79, and then they can still get the BOGO on top of that. So you could do a double dip just from you guys alone. Now, if anybody else walks in, they don't mention you, guess what? They don't get that. So they have to mention you guys to get that double dip. Because the other special, that's off. Special ed last Make sense? Clear as mud?
Clear as mud.
Good.
Jeff is pulling his hair out.
He's working on that.
He's working on it. Do you think anybody's gonna even notice that part at all? Should we just keep on going?
No, that'll be good. That's
You think that's going to be good? That's not what you intended,
What's
is
wrong
it?
with double dip?
Okay, Jeff, our director right now, is pulling his hair out because we completely let the special announcement out of the bag way too early. No, we didn't?
No, you did not. No, there is.
Oh, I didn't.
another-
He did.
No, there's another one.
Oh, my
There's
God. We
another-
have way
we
too
got
many
multiple-
specials.
Oh, wow.
We got multiple specials. The BOGO is one. That's great.
No, don't tell us.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
After this.
Oh, it's after this we have another one.
After this, switching over to YouTube, we have another special announcement. So Christian,
good.
thumbs up there. All
Okay.
right?
Okay, thumbs up. He did great.
Yeah. Good job.
All right, so this episode will be called the Bedford Photo and Video Special episode. So we're gonna have another Bogoff. That was the best I could do it.
Yeah, I guess.
We're getting too serious. We need to get back
That's
to
good.
like funny stuff.
Yeah. It's
all
hard
funny.
to do the funny stuff on video for me.
Is it? Is it because we're self-conscious?
Yes.
Does this T-shirt make my look big?
Oh, God. From serious to whatever.
And here's the thing.
So-
just what I said, which is funny because we actually make this explicit just in case. Jeff is going to be thinking, do I bleep that out?
Yeah.
And then let everybody have an imagination of what my T-shirts make it look too big, or I just leave it and let people like gloss over
Probably
it.
just put a black square right in front of you when you do that.
I like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up with another episode of the PhotoFacts podcast. Christian, thank you so much for coming.
Man, it was great to be here. I love you guys.
Aw.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, it's a touching moment on
do
video.
not stop. Yeah.
You do not see that. You did not see that on the audio portion. So switch over to the YouTube video channel for Bedford Photo and Camera. Photo and
So,
Camera.
are we
Photo,
going to
photo.
mention the promo code for us? PhotoFacts? Okay.
Go ahead, mention the
PhotoCon 16, PhotoFacts.
Dude, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Let me put in a note. We need to
Jose
actually
plays guitar.
type
We
the
could get a guitar
code
back there for
out.
you.
Yeah, type the code. What'd you say?
Jose plays guitar. We could have a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Help you out
All right,
there.
try that again. Come on, Jim.
PhotoCon 16, PhotoFacts.
No, wait. You got to do it into your camera. You got to do it in your camera.
Okay.
Your camera.
PhotoCon 16, PhotoFacts. How about that?
Jim, you have got a great voice.
Oh, thank you very much.
I
sing
think we
quiet?
need to do karaoke night one night.
Yes, we do. I love karaoke.
Something
Okay.
tells me I wasn't surprised on that.
Yes.
Thank you so much. If we have anybody out there in our listeners or the video podcast, please, we beg of you, ask Jim to come to karaoke night. We'll have a blast.
I thought you were going to say, send us comments.
Yeah.
Well, send us comments. Before we do wrap up, we want to make that one comment that, are you going to play music in the background? So many podcasts in today's world are disappearing. Please help us avoid extinction by going to iTunes and liking and 5-starring the PhotoFacts podcast. I was trying to do it like our, alter egos over at the Photobomb podcast, but I'm not that good.
Or please, send me an email, please.
Please, I sent you an email yesterday.
I'm talking about the listeners.
Oh, the listeners.
Yes.
You mean our 3 guys in prison and 2 in Australia?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. And if you are watching this on YouTube, stay tuned to the end for the special, ultra special announcement. I guess I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
All right, Jim. So take us out of here.
All right. Thank you very much. Go to photofactspodcast.com or send us email at twins@photofactspodcast.com.
That took a minute. Thank
Yeah,
you so
it-
much. Thanks again, Christian, for being here. We'll see you guys at PhotoCon 2016. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Hi, and welcome to a special announcement by the PhotoFacts Podcast Twins. Here with our director, Jeff from Bedford Photo and Video.
How you doing?
Okay, go ahead. It's up to
okay,
you.
it's up-
It's up to
I
you.
got the mic.
Unless Jim's
Good.
going to say
Yeah.
something.
No, I was just going like this.
Okay, here we go. Special
Watch the
announcement, of
banging on
course.
the table. I
Yeah.
would say it's not like
So
that.
everybody knows, Moose Peterson. Okay, great photographer.
Moose Peterson.
Oh, yeah.
Moose Peterson.
He's
Yes,
going to be at
the Moose
PhotoCon.
Yes, he's going to be at PhotoCon. But there is an additional event that you can take part with Moose Peterson.
No,
Okay.
stop it.
No, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going.
Keep going.
All right, so in addition to your ticket at PhotoCon, March 4th and 5th, you can also get an additional ticket for your own photo safari with Moose Peterson.
No, stop it.
No, stop. Limited edition. Only 25 tickets. Only 25 tickets are available. Only 25. Okay.
Wow.
Now it is separate from your PhotoCon ticket. So your PhotoCon ticket gets you 2 days, and we are now up to 14 classes. We've actually added some more classes, and this is really exciting. So
Who did we add?
you're going to have to go to our website to find out more.
I love,
love the
Jeff
teasers,
is
right?
so awesome.
He's pretty sly.
All right, in addition to your PhotoCon ticket for the 2 days, you can get a separate ticket to the photo safari at the Oklahoma City Zoo to photograph with Moose Peterson.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, so
Okay.
this is
Wow.
so you can't get it on the Bedford's website.
No, you can. You can click right here as it's going to show up on the corner, and it gives you information on that ticket. Now, again, limited tickets. It is separate than the PhotoCon ticket.
And when
Okay?
it's sold out, it's sold
It's
out.
gone. Yes, we're not going to add any others. Very limited number of people. Only 25 available. Okay? So
He's been dying to do that.
all day.
He's been dying to do that so bad.
All right, so So get there and get there fast, because they will be going fast. And
when
these
you do it
PhotoCon
like
tickets are
this,
going
it's
fast
not
too.
coming down here at the bottom.
Nope. It's like
in the
click
corner.
up there. Yes.
Click up there.
All right. So yeah. So PhotoCon, additional classes that are being added. Go to our website to kind of check
Yes,
that
check
out.
it out.
And again, Moose Peterson Photo Safari, Oklahoma City Zoo. Date. Whoops, sorry. 5th. Yes, March 5th, from 11 to 2. Okay.
Oh wait, whoa! Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Are you going to include lunch?
Click on our website to find out.
Because I'm thinking,
So-
if I'm doing a photo safari during lunchtime with
Yeah.
Moose Peterson, we're catching something at the zoo.
Well, I know that in other photo safaris that Nikon has done in the past, and they are wonderful safaris to get your hands on the latest gear and lenses, glass, important for the glass, right? Okay.
Are they going to have? Are they going to have
It-
equipment for rent for checkout? Possibly.
We're
Check out
still
the
working out
website.
we're still working out these details.
This
We'll
is how
take
hot this is.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of everybody. And again, you just gotta have to go to our website to find out. It's gonna be huge, and they're gonna go fast. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Okay.
25
So-
only.
Only 25.
So
I
we
love
were
that
talking
sentence.
about lenses on the podcast. Should I bring my nifty 50 for a safari?
Always,
For a walk.
always kind of come up with great images
I
with
was
those
thinking
nifties.
not.
Why? It's a
I don't
great
know.
macro
Yeah.
lens.
Yeah, but it's like, well, yeah, it is macro, but we're going to be at the zoo. They're going to be like far away.
You can walk closer to them.
Oh, is that how you zoom on a prime lens?
On a prime lens,
Oh,
you
okay.
can just walk closer to them.
I was going to ask that earlier. So, okay. All right. Well, thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Is that
Awesome.
all? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's pretty good, though.
No, we
Is it?
need to talk about our PhotoCon again, right? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
so our discount. So let's talk about discount, right? So we
Right.
have the discount code that you'll look in the show notes.
And again, the BOGO.
The BOGO.
Got to
So you
gotta
gotta
have that
purchase
BOGO.
2 tickets.
Yes.
At the same time, either in the store or online. You put in our code, which is PhotoCon, the number 16, PhotoFacts with the F for fantastic, fabulous, fab guys.
That's a lot.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's
Versus
good.
the P for being fat. And you put that code in, you will get the first ticket for $79.99.
Yeah, and then your friend,
And your friend, the second ticket you purchase at the same time, will get it for
$39.99.
$39.99. So basically 80 and 40. So that's just a little bit more than what the first ticket is at the door at $120.
Hence the deal.
Hence the deal.
BOGO.
For video people only. So if you're one of the lazy guys that listen to our podcast on our app, on the web, or in iTunes, you're not getting this. You can only get this with my beautiful face that I haven't shaved and our director, Jeff. That is awesome.
All
Sign
right.
out. Are we done?
We're done.
We're good.
We're good.
We should hug Jeff. It would freak him out.
Yeah.
Hey! All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Ta-da! That was pretty cool.